As you can tell, my 2011 Chevy Malibu right behind me is running still pretty rough, and I took it in about a month and a half ago. Um, I made a video about it also, so some of you I know are probably wondering, how's your vehicle running? It's still running the same. I took it in. They said it needed a new motor. It's got quite a bit of miles on it. I'm not going to get it replaced. What they told me though is funny because it's lasted a month and a half since I've taken it in. They told me I wouldn't even drive it home. It's pretty bad. You're going to need a new motor right away. I think that's just a sales pressure, but it's ran for a month and a half, and who knows, it could last for another few years. And my point is, when making emotional decisions based upon when your car's not running right, even if it's still driving. Ultimately, the purpose of a car is to get you from one point to another. It serves a purpose for me as far as financially because it gets me to work. 5 days a week, I drive about 60 miles a day, there and back, 30 there, 30 back, when I go to work each day. So, it definitely served a financial purpose for me. It's still getting me to work. It's gotten me there for a month and a half. Like I said, it could last a few more years. That's why I don't get a new vehicle, or I don't get a new motor, because it's still running fine. Cars are a depreciating asset. How this relates to this car is, over time, this car is going down in value. Since I bought it about a year and a half ago, it's probably lost about half of its value from what I paid for it. I don't know. I think I got a really good deal for it, and I probably would be lucky to get half of what I paid for it a year and a half ago. So if I could get half, especially now with the motor issue, so if I could get half of what I paid for it right now, then I'd buy another vehicle, still used, because I always live by the principle of Dave Ramsey. Don't get a new vehicle unless you're worth over $1 million. And at this time, I'm not worth over $1 million, so I'm not going to buy a new vehicle, because, like I said, cars are depreciating. Generally, the higher value car you buy, the more it's going to depreciate over time. So cars are always depreciating. My car is still fulfilling its purpose by getting me from point A to point B. So I just figure, why should I get a new motor when it still can run? It still starts every time I need to start it, and it's been really cold. Sometimes it's had some really tough times starting. It's taken about 3 or 4 cranks of the ignition, especially on these 0-degree mornings. But everything's still doing fine. Just sounds a little bit rough. So I'm thinking eventually it probably won't start, or it'll conk out in the road. Probably chances are it won't start. Either I'll be here or at work or in between somewhere. And I think I'm okay with that because I'm a member of AAA. So I figure once that happens, I'll probably get another used car, and it'll depreciate around the same rate this one did. And I'll sell this one or take it to the junkyard.